So I'm here with Jake Unger, who works sales for TicketSignup. Can you talk more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm on the TicketSignup Sales Team. So my role in the company is to work with event directors, customers that put on ticketed events. So that can range from festivals, concert events, holiday light shows, Halloween haunts. We've had a lot of success. And where my role comes in is really just to talk through challenges that event directors might have, whether it be with the ticket purchase path or event day, marketing. We have a lot of tools built into our platform really to make their lives easier to help put on a successful event.
And when did you join TicketSignup and what got you to join?
So I joined a little over 3 years ago, and I was actually connected by a previous colleague of mine, connected me with Bob, and he was looking for, at that time, someone who had sales experience working with nonprofits. So started the conversation with Bob, found it to be a great fit, and kind of the rest is history.
So what was your prior experience working with nonprofits?
Yeah, so I worked with a software company that sold subscription software to specifically nonprofit organizations. So a lot of interaction with these nonprofits on the CRM side. So it was a little bit of a change coming over here where we're not a subscription model. There's no length of term contracts. So that was a nice breath of fresh air and change up.
Must make it easier to sell.
Yeah. Makes it easy to sell where there's no barriers or kind of red tape that stands in the way of making a change. Yeah.
On that topic, what is it like to sell TicketSignup?
Yeah, it's great. It's so kind of two angles, right? We're working with a lot of RunSignup users. So for those that use RunSignup for their race registration, reaching out to those organizations and directors to see maybe there's other events they put on. Like I mentioned, concerts, festivals, holiday events. So in speaking with those current RunSignup users, all the time, not all the time, but majority of the time, they're very pleased with whether it be the support, the product, the tools that come along in the toolbox, and a lot of those carry over on the ticket side as well. So if you've had a great experience with our email marketing or you've had a great experience with our check-in app, those same tools on the registration side carry over on tickets as well.
Now, I'm guessing a lot of people watching know a lot about RunSignup, but what is TicketSignup?
Yeah, TicketSignup, we're built on the same technology. So we're one company, just a different brand. The biggest difference is the purchase path, right? For registration in RunSignup, folks are registering for a race. For maybe there's a little bit different data that needs to be collected or different information. There's results that are posted, and they're logging in, creating an account. With tickets, we want to make that process to purchase a ticket as simple as possible. So no need to create an account or register to purchase a ticket. It's, I'm interested in this event. This is how many tickets I want to purchase. Still having the ability to collect any type of data you need, but also making it very simple and friction-free for those purchasers or attendees for your event.
Now, can you go through like a general timeline of how sales goes for you from start to finish, like meeting the person?
Yeah. Absolutely, and it really ranges. Some sales processes can take, a long time depending on where you are in the process, when your event is, what your needs, or there's previous challenges. But some can be very quickly. You might have an event coming up next month, and you're researching platforms and vendors to be able to sell tickets. And where my role comes in is having that conversation with the event director and what are you looking for? What are the details of the event? What is that best case scenario, and what type of experience are you looking to create for your attendees, both in purchasing that ticket, but also on event day, making that process very easy.
And how many customers are you talking to a day, and how do you keep track of all the different events?
So the goal is to talk to as many prospects or customers in a day as possible. So my days really split up into kind of two buckets. I'm reaching out to a lot of these current RunSignup users and customers just to see if there's other events that they put on. But I'm also reaching out to both local and kind of all across the country events that really fit that profile of where we've had success. So those festival events, holiday events, Halloween haunts, concerts.
Now, how can current RunSignup customers make use of TicketSignup?
Great question. So if you're a RunSignup user, event director, a race director, or an organization that uses us to put on a race, but might also put on other types of events that aren't endurance or aren't registration. So think a festival, a banquet, holiday event. We have some great tools on that same platform that you're already familiar with, and and have had success with your registration event that really are purpose built for those ticketed events. So it's a very easy, if you're familiar with the tools, the email marketing, those check-in apps, it really carries over on the ticket side, but those tools are very purpose built for the ticketing process as it varies from registering from a race. So feel free to reach out to us, and we're happy to have that conversation and talk through your event and what you're looking for, and would make it easy for your team as well as your attendees.
Now, do you have any stories of anyone who was using RunSignup and you talked to them about using TicketSignup where they created an event and had success with that?
Absolutely. So one that comes to mind is an organization in North Carolina, Tar Heel Festivals. So they've used us for a few years for their race. And I believe it was maybe a 100-person race that they've used us for, but they also put on a few different festivals. They put on a barbecue festival, the Pinehurst Barbecue Festival, and they put on a Festival d'Avion, which is based around an air show. And had some, they were looking for alternatives to their ticketing platform, one that makes it easy for their attendees, but also added a lot of the value that they were accustomed to or learned were available through RunSignup. The email marketing and the check-in tools, being able to add store items in to those attendees' purchase, make it really simple to add a t-shirt or add-ons to their purchase. So in meeting with their team, we talked through what they're looking for, some of those challenges that they've had, and we've had a great experience, and they've had their first 2 events with us, and I believe they were 2,000 person festival and a 1,500 person festival, and have had some great feedback.
So once a customer gets used to working with you and you set up their event and everything, how does that handoff go to the account manager to make sure that the account manager knows everything you know? Yeah,
great question. That's something that we really take pride in on, obviously the registration side, but tickets as well, is that support and that experience, that you have with our team throughout the event. So where my role comes in is I work hand in hand with the account manager. So for each event that gets created on TicketSignup, you will have a dedicated account manager that's there for those support questions, those technical challenges, or if you just wanted to, again, just chat through the event and what you're looking for. So really you have 2 lines of support. You have myself and you have an account manager, and we have a great team of account managers that are there to help as well. So right from that introduction call, just talking through the events and what you're looking for, the whole way through the process and configuring the check-in app to talk about event day and sort of the logistics that go into your process for event day.
And what would you say is the greatest strength of the sales team here?
The greatest strength of the sales team is, I would say, our hands-on approach and really taking pride in understanding your event and what you're looking for. Rather than just having you on an island trying to figure out the tools and system and get acclimated to our platform, just having that hands-on approach right from the jump. Do you want to talk through your event and previous challenges you've had, or what you're looking for, or those event day logistics that I've mentioned? Really being there throughout the entire process, and then even after the process is over, in any of the cleanup that you have or thank you emails that need to be sent out, just being there to help throughout the process. And I think that goes a long way and adds that touch of customer support that a lot of folks are looking for in a ticketing partner or vendor.
Is there a favorite feature that you have on TicketSignup that you like to hear people like when you're selling to them? You're like, oh, we have that.
My personal favorite is the check-in app. I feel when we show the capabilities of that check-in app and how we can make event day seamless, we get a lot of great feedback and just seem to really blow away the customers on what the capabilities are. Making it easy for their volunteers to not only easily scan a ticket, check somebody in, but fulfill store items, have all that information that they would need all in one place to fit the logistics of how you see your event working.
Now, if a customer came to you and they had some things about their event where we didn't have any features specifically for that. We
love feedback from our customers and prospects. We have we like to build our ticket platform around our customers' needs rather than try and fit our customers into our ticket platform, if that makes sense. So that feedback is great, and it's vital to us growing as a company and building a product that fits these challenges that organizations or events are having. Whether it be on multi-day events, I know we have a maturing multi-day timed entry that's built around whether it be Halloween haunts or escape rooms, and learning from these event directors and these businesses of what are those challenges and what are you looking for and what would make your life easier. That's instrumental in us growing and working to be the best partner to your event and also learning along the way.
So I know you're in a sales meeting now. How is that helpful to the team to meet twice a year?
Oh, it's great. It's good to hear feedback from other members of the team, where they've had success, challenges that we've run into, and what can make us better as an organization, and listening to customers and really building our tools around those challenges. So it's great to just be around others. I personally work remote, so it's not often that I get in a room full of colleagues, which is a nice change up.
And cameras and lights and all that?
Yes, absolutely. So it's great, and love getting up here twice a year. Yeah.
Though in the meetings, you do put your camera on, which is
Yes.
more than some of us do. I don't even put my camera on, so.
Yep. Meetings are the virtual meetings. You do see my face and get a little bit of that personal touch. But yeah, it's great to be in person here.
Well, thanks for talking with us, Jake.
Thanks for having me.